Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to Audi Retrofits. Today is Tuesday, the 8th of October. So, coming in just after a nice 2 days off, had a bit of a chill weekend. Actually got a lot of work done. Edited out some of those YouTube videos. Back on that, I see. I don't know why, but I guess just got the YouTube bug again. So, been posting quite a bit on YouTube. Editing takes forever, though. I'm going to be honest. One of those videos could take me a whole day to finish editing. But yeah, so I've been doing that. Today, got a bit of an easy day as well here at work, which is good. It means I get to leave early, so I can go and relax some more. Maybe finish off the next YouTube video that is being edited now. But anyway, starting off, Simon's already in. Hello. And I've got an Audi A1. Okay, so this is a 2018 Audi A1. Very nice car. Reminds me of how my one first came with silver alloys and a silver roof, but this is actually really nice. It's got on the front end, it's got xenon headlights. It's a funny spec because it's an S-line with xenon headlights and inside super sport seats, and that's it. Pretty much everything else is basic spec. No parking sensors, no sound system, so it's a bit weird. But the one thing the car is here for are these LED lights that are going around. You can see. So another company, I'm not going to name them, another company has installed these LED lights into the car, and the car is off right now. I could literally lock the car and those lights will stay on forever. They will drain out the car's battery. So the owner has seen the videos I've put on YouTube of the A1. He knows that we do a lot of good upgrades here, and he said, look, the guys who originally installed these have said that's it, they can't be changed, they have to be on all the time, and the way to switch it off, which obviously is ridiculous, but under here they've put a button that if you hold it down, so I click and hold, there you are, 5 seconds, and then it switches off. So you have to do that every single time you leave the car. You have to switch it off. And then another weird one. So the blue light you see under here, that's a factory footwell light that the owner has changed the bulb out to get the blue, right? Again, this button, there's the left and a right button. So if I hold the right button down, another light comes on. I thought, why do you have two sets of footwells? I don't understand this. And he said the second set is for the light at the back. Apparently the installers claim that you can't put back footwell lights in without adding another front footwell, which is complete BS, because I'm going to rip these ones out today and put in a back footwell. Now, I've already gone over this with the customer, so you can see now factory footwell's on at the front, nothing on the back. So I've already gone over it and I've said, look, I can rewire the way that the lighting system works. We'll get a rear footwell put in to work alongside the factory front one, which is dimmable from the screen and controllable. The only problem is I don't have the blue, so you'll end up with a white footwell. He said that's absolutely fine. He's got a spare blue bulb at home. He can hook that up. And yeah, look, now the ignition is on, but those lights don't come on. So I said, look, we'll hook it up in a way that the interior ambient lights are actually synced up to the car's interior lights, so it has a more factory feel. So yeah, and also before, I don't know how I haven't already said this, holy moly yellow. Yes, that yellow effect on the seats and the dash is because of the chameleon windscreen here. You get the yellow inside, and you can just about tell there's a chameleon on the front. You have to almost go above it to see it. But yeah. Yeah, I don't miss those yellow dashes. Anyway, the car's lovely, I gotta say. It's such a nice condition. 2018 car, so... See, look, when there's no yellow on it, you can see it's like a light grey. Actually quite nice. These are lovely. Gloss black backs. Anywho's, I'm getting caught up in all of this because I've been reminiscing about my A1 with the new YouTube videos. Make sure to check it out. Shameless plug. But yeah, let's strip this car out and figure out where all the wiring is, because he's warned me that the wiring in this is not going to be pretty. So it's been about an hour and a half and we're done on the A1. Now the very first thing is the interior lights are off. All the lights are off right now. We've shut the door and we've left it with the car. I got the keys here, so Yeah, just left it all as. Now if I unlock the car, or actually just open the door, you see the footwells come on straight away, as they should. And there you are, the strips have just come on. So now they're all hooked up to the same circuit of the footwell lights. And if I just actually shut the door again and lock it, as the footwell lights go out, so do those. So it won't drain the battery anymore. Unlock it, and it will come back on again. It doesn't come on straight away. The aftermarket ambient lighting box takes a few seconds to power up. But once it's up, the lights will come on, so that's good. And then back here, we've changed out the rear lights. And if I go all the way down, you can see there's a white bulb now there under the seat. So as I said, I don't have the blue light bulbs, which are considerably brighter than those white ones. They're the factory standard white footwell lights. But yeah, I've now installed those, and they are now hooked up to the factory ambient footwell lighting that's in the front. So now we've got the factory one here, the aftermarket that was here, that's been removed, all that's been ripped out. So now he's got a factory experience. Front and rear footwells along with the ambient lights, all wired into the same circuit, all working properly. This car does not have auto headlights. So if I get in and turn the key on with the light switch off, turns the footwell off, which also in turn turns off the ambient lighting, which you don't need in the daytime. And at night, when you switch the lights on, all the lights come back on. Again, give it a couple of seconds, boom, all comes back on again. So it's now much more in line with factory. Okay, so next one in is an Audi A5 3-litre TDI. This is actually a 2008 coupe. The owner has changed the tail lights to LEDs. They used to be halogen, and he's come in to have coding done. Now, I've had a quick look at the wiring, because there is quite a difference when you go from halogen to LED wiring. And I'm going to be honest, I'm checking this, like this one isn't connected to anything. I'm a bit doubtful that just by coding this, that these lights will work. I'm doubtful in how the wiring's done. So what I've said to the owner is I'll code it first, we'll check it. I'm pretty sure it's going to have errors and the lights aren't going to work right. And when we come to that, we'll rewire it for him. So it might take a bit longer. But anyway, that's the job at hand. It's just gone past 2 o'clock. Instagram still isn't allowing me to zoom in. I don't know what's going on there, but it says 2:10 up there on the clock. Let's go. I've done the coding on the car. I've tried to just flick the ignition on, actually. There we go. Ignition on, lights on auto. Now we have reverse lights on. So as I suspected, the wiring isn't correct. Simon, if you just flick off the side light and hit the brake light, please. No, turn the side light off. Okay, what is that? Brake light? Yeah. Okay, so on that side, we've got right side side light, left side brake light. Okay, put it into reverse. He switched over. Now we've got that side light and that side brake light. Okay, put the rear fog lights on. No, that side light. Oh, the inner bits come on. Yeah, this is completely messed up. Okay, turn that all off. Just do indicators. Okay, so the indicator works, right? This side, yeah, indicators are working. That's one thing he has done right. So the indicators work, but everything else is a bit messed up. So this is all down to wiring now. So I'm gonna have to rewire it, get it all done properly. The other thing, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like these electrical connectors, so those have to go. Yeah, I'm gonna rewire all of this, make it look more like factory, tidy it up, and have to rewire all 4 lights now. Let's go. It's just gone 3:15, done on the A5. Now we've got clean, taped up wiring, like so. Those are all of the connection plugs he used across the 4 lights. So I took them all out, rewired it all completely, and it's all done properly now. So Simon, if you do the honours, switch on the car. Side lights? Alright, here you go. Right, so now we have side lights working properly. Okay, do left indicator, right indicator. So those were kind of working before. Turn the side lights off. Brake lights. Oh, you already got the brake lights on. Okay, cool. Reverse light. And the rear fog light. Yeah. There you go. all done, working properly, sorted. Now the car has 101 errors. There's all sorts going on in here. The parking brake is flashing away. It says there's a parking brake fault. I don't know why. He reckons, the owner reckons it's the caliper, so he knows about that. And he's stripped off all the door trims. He's having things wrapped. It's all missing. But anyway, hey, it's sorted. Lights are not one of the faults. There's that. So yeah, this one's done. Hand it back, and the next customer I think is due in around 4 o'clock. Okay, so we're sat in Simon's A8 L. This thing is huge. Hello, doggy. Yeah, there's so much space in this car. Now, Simon for a while has wanted to get the nav to show up in that cluster. Now, ordinarily on an A6 or A7 facelift, C7 facelift that has MIB2, it's possible. But this is not MIB on an A8. These are running MMI 3G, which is an older version. And they never had the option to put clocks up there. Sorry, not clocks, nav up there. Then he found a post online somewhere showing the picture of that nav in there. And he's like, I want it. So he asked me, can you do it? I said I'll look into it, but it's not something that anyone's ever asked for before. So, we'll see. Looked into it a bit, and it turned out it was a custom firmware made by some clever guy in Europe somewhere, which you do an update on the MMI, and it sends it over to there, but you have to buy this update directly from the guy. So it's fine. He designed it, he sells it. It's all good. So it's taken Simon a couple of weeks, something like that, to get in contact with the guy and buy it and go through all the questions, and he just did it. We just did the update. So this is the factory nav here on his main middle screen, and now over here, if we just press this, there you go. He's now got nav working in between the clocks, which is good. Now his car already has aftermarket CarPlay, or in his case Android Auto, and just to mess about, we've been trying it, and he can have nav running on Android Auto and nav running over there to 2 different directions, just in case you really want to confuse yourself. But it's possible. Not that you'd want to run nav, it's just nice to have the map view over there and then have your actual nav here.